See you?
Wait, do you want to do the jump thing? No. It has to be like in the airport. Yeah, it has to be
Hello everyone, this is Jana and I's Italy trip of June 2026.
Or what if we just do like a quick edit of just like boom, we just teleport.
Okay.
We just have to remember.
So it's like at our knees or something.
Yeah.
Kind of at our knees. Okay.
And it'll happen 3, 2, 1.
But really just June 3rd to June 8th. But first, how did we get here? Jana and I decided in January of 2026 that we needed a vacation in the summer. We were debating whether or not we wanted to do an Amtrak to Seattle from New York City or a European trip. The most important thing is that, we were going to be together. So we ended up using Gate 1 Travel to find a package deal to go to Rome with a nice hotel and a day trip to Sorrento in Portugal, which totaled up to around $3,508. Split between the two of us, it was around $1,754. But yes, this may seem like a lot, but with saving and working for the past year, we were sure it was something that was worth and wouldn't break our bank fully. It could have also been cheaper, but the biggest expense gain was us choosing to have a centralized, nicer hotel in the middle of Rome.
Now I can play my game.
So we flew out of JFK Wednesday to land in Lisbon to catch our connecting flight directly to Rome. The flight to Portugal was the easier out of the two because I was able to just pass out and sleep for most of the airtime. And I downloaded so many things to watch, but ended up just listening to music the whole time. The last time I was in Rome was when my parents brought me on a backpacking trip through Europe in like 6th grade, but I could feel the Italian air calling me because all of a sudden we were in Rome. Our hotel is right next to the Roman Forum and a 20-minute walk from a lot of the most famous historical landmarks in Rome, so when we checked in we were already ready to go. It was kind of awesome to see all these small cars driving up and down the cobblestone that figuratively and kind of literally has been there since the Roman Empire. We walked to the Pantheon and saw a wonderful ballet performance at the door, and when we came upon Osteria da Fortuna, where we had our first bites of real Italian pasta during the trip. It was so thick and filling, but basically everything I wanted from a bolognese sauce in Rome. I would say on the Italian food scale, probably a 7 out of 10.
You have to say first
7,
bite.
2, 7, 7. It was pretty good.
Yeah?
First bite? Afterwards, we wanted to walk it off, so we ventured towards the Trevi Fountain, which was actually reopened after reconstruction for the past, however long. Honestly, I don't know.
Hey everyone, we're here at the Trevi Fountain.
Hi, I'm Jerome Marquez, and it's time to split the G, Rome edition. We're here at Trinity College Bar. I don't know what this is, but this is a Guinness, and I'm gonna split it. Oh, you gotta.
We decided to continue walking around our first night in Rome, and we went up to the Capitolium, I think, which is one of the 7 historical hills of Rome. It was originally dedicated to Saturn during the days of pagan worship.
The apple of Eden.
It was basically empty at this time, which made it even more fantastical to see, because walking behind it, we were able to see the empty ruins of the Roman Forum. And of course, I was lucky enough to see it with my favorite person. Then it was already the next day. We woke up late, and so we took a taxi to leave Rome and enter another foreign land, the Vatican City. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of crashed out because the line to get in was crazy long and I didn't reserve a ticket because I forgot that there was a ticket system. And fun fact, Jane was actually supposed to leave on Sunday instead of Monday to get back in time to perform for her show. Luckily, this Iranian man, he himself pointed it out a lot, approached me with a deal, $25 to get a skip the line ticket into St. Peter's Basilica. Now, they teach you all the time to not go for deals like this because for the most part, it is a scam. But luckily, this one wasn't. Shout out from him as we got the tickets with no hassle. The hassle came from the Italian police, who I hate now. It looks like ACAB really is worldwide. They fully stopped me from entering at first because they need to, quote-unquote, see the receipt for the ticket that I got. 2 white girls who got tickets with us passed through no issue, and we all arrived at the same time. I paid in cash, so there wasn't a receipt really, like right when I got it. But they were insistent on not letting me through. So I run through the streets of Rome to go back to where I bought the tickets. They hand me the receipt and I sprint back, and then guess what? They let me through without even checking my receipt. When I asked them for the reasoning because I was crashing out, they went, "It's a random." I hope they have a confessional that makes them do Hail Marys for all eternity. Anyways, we were in.
The Vatican.
We got to see the Century Door and all
St.
of the
Peter's
beautiful
Basilica.
art and sculptures inside the
We're in
basilica. I'm honestly not sure how I feel about all the statues and glorifications of popes inside the basilica itself, but I mean, of course, I believe it's good to celebrate and remember, but there's a line of, they're only men. Holy men, sure, but men nonetheless. Men who were having other men build these. The art itself was majestic, though. Indulgences really went crazy sometimes, but hey, what can you do? One of the coolest things for me was realizing that I was actually baptized inside St. Peter's Basilica. This whole time I thought it was a separate church in the Vatican, but it turns out it was always
Hey, everyone.
just inside the basilica.
I was baptized there.
Afterwards, we looked for nearby food, and Yelp told us to go to this place called Egg. It was a 2-minute walk from the main square in the Vatican, and it was only around, I would say, $12 for a delicious bowl. I'd rate it an 8.2 out of 10, 8.2 right there. We decided to walk back after, all the way to the Colosseum and stopping by other churches on the way. The walk was around 45 minutes long, but we were lucky that it wasn't fully burning outside at this time.
Hey everyone. Colosseum. We're near you.
Coliseum kitties.
Colosseum nuts. Seum nuts. Those aren't real statues.
That evening, we decided to stay near our hotel, actually in our hotel, and eat dinner in the courtyard restaurant that they had.
Here, you try it. You try it.
It was beautifully set with the temperature dropping to just a warm summer night with shade and a slight breeze. And we got a whole wine bottle, and all of a sudden it was the next day.
Pinocchio. I'm a real boy.
We were on our way to Sorrento on the coastline of Italy. We could see Mount Vesuvius in the distance as a little teaser for the second half of the trip. And we toured a limoncello factory and ate at a local place recommended from our guide. The gnocchi I got, I would rate like a 6-8, but Jaina apparently had the best shrimp of her life, so feel free to keep that in mind.
Like, oh, this is exactly what I wanted actually.
Then we were in Pompeii. Fun fact is that for the longest time, I believed that I was haunted by a ghost from Pompeii that I got when I visited the site when I was but a little baby. We got tours of the ancient shops, theaters, and houses, and even where the sex workers were of the time would handle their business.
So they had no windows. But the locals had elections. In any case, was lava. This, no one.
Everything used to be covered in ash to that level.
Problem number one, traffic. You see the pressure of the wheels everywhere. They had a lot of traffic. This was the size of a cherry. Wine, okay, but always in water, with water, do you mean? Always. So wine and water. But was
They would point at all these pictures as the examples of what the client may want because people didn't speak Latin all the time.
when you go inside, you just don't invade, but don't forget to open something with everything. Table, food, hey, get step, but of the ancient, but obviously the best in Absolute is at 12. When this round all the shows, all the museums and everything in classes, is finding with this three blocks. One is the celebrity. So the dog and the child are the celebrities.
Hey everyone, Pompeii. We were in you.
Anyways, I feel like I did manage to release the ghost. I feel like that was probably important. And then we got back to Rome, and we got McDonald's, and it was mid. 4 or 5 out of 10.
Go.
Is this place a chain or something? Looking for dinner? No.
That was really bad.
And finally, it was our last day in Italy. We took it slow and walked around the city. Our final meal getting an 8 out of 10. I think it was a probably 20-30 minute walk from our hotel, but all the bit worth it, especially since Jaina got to try Italian pizza for the first time.
How do you whisper it? Good cheese pull. Wow, yeah.
It was a beautiful, wonderful time in Italy with her, and I genuinely can't wait for the next trip already. Don't we all just want to explore and discover? I feel like that is the natural human drive. Anyways, I digress.
Currently lost in Rome.
It's so dark. It's so dark.
the roads were closed. The normal roads were closed to our hotel because there's a music festival going on. This is awesome. Oh shit. Yeah, what the fuck are those?
This was our trip. Arrivederci.